Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Brandon Love Sports TV. Give y'all a minute to come in here. Come in the room. Make sure you click the like button when you come in. Share. Got some things I want to talk about. And I'm going to tell you, I got to be 100% raw and real and direct. You know how we do it on this channel. You know, we don't leave no stones unturned. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We get right to the point. And, you know, we tell it like it is, whether you like it or not. I know some of y'all not going to like this, especially a lot of you black content creators. You know, a lot of you not going to like this. You know, it's the narrative today. You're going to hear it all day. Nico Harrison got fired because he's black. You know, it's discrimination and this, that, and the third. Now, let me say this at first. I'm not saying that Dallas, the Mavericks organization, didn't throw him under the bus to some degree. I will not. I'd be a fool if I said that. If I admitted that, I wouldn't be honest with myself, and I wouldn't be, you know, being true to the channel of what I do. But I got to be honest, y'all. Nico Harrison got fired because he did a lot of dumb things, though. In the wake of that whole debacle with Luka Doncic and LeBron and all that was going on, the Lakers, you know, was just getting tired of capitulating to what LeBron James was doing. They was ready to move on. They were thinking about the future. Rob Pelinka was thinking about, okay, who can I build around next? And, you know, kudos to Rob Pelinka, because you see it's working in his favor. And I said this before, and I don't know if I said it on my channel, but I know to some friends when we discuss basketball, we talked about this. Y'all make sure y'all click that like when y'all come in. Click that like. And I've said this. I believe that Nico Harrison, he felt pressure, and I think he was going for the names. And, you know, guys like Kyrie and guys like Anthony Davis, but you gotta look at, I know those guys are generational talents. And no doubt when Anthony Davis is healthy, he's spectacular. He's a walking 25 and 10 and all that. I mean, he's phenomenal. You know, his numbers look great. His rebounds are phenomenal. His defense is amazing, you know, in the paint especially. There's no doubt that Kyrie Irving is a human highlight reel. In my opinion, the greatest ball handler that we've ever seen in the history of the NBA. But you got to be realistic. These guys are in their 30s now. Kyrie, I want to say, is 33, going on 34 at this point in his career. Anthony Davis is 32, going on 33. And these guys have just had a history of getting injured. They're just not reliable. And you mean to tell me you're going to go out, I don't care how sick and tired. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think we can win with Luka Doncic, but I'm going to do that in another video. But I just think that Nico got caught up in the hype of the name of the person. You know, it looks good on paper. But let's just be honest, Anthony Davis has been, you know, his whole career, he's a liability. He gets hurt too much. You see how frustrated it was the whole time he's with the Lakers, that drove me nuts. And the thing is, Anthony Davis gets major injuries or he gets injuries. His body just can't patch up. His joints are too weak. You know, it could have something to do with him. I think he grew like 8-9 inches when he was in high school. You know, maybe because he used to be a point guard, and I guess his bones are so brittle because he grew so fast. I don't know what it is, but his joints and he don't know he can't pop back from injuries like most players can. Like he stub his toe, he's out for 2 months. You know, those kinds of things, you know, it's too costly, and that's what's happened to the Dallas Mavericks. The Dallas Mavericks have lost a crap load of games in the wake of Anthony Davis getting hurt. And that's what happened to the Lakers. Anthony Davis will go down, or LeBron James, one of the two, and it's just the team would just start losing. And the truth of the matter is, Dallas looks really good when Anthony Davis is healthy. But how often is that? I mean, it comes to a point in time where you have to just be honest with yourself and just keep it 100 about Anthony Davis. He's a liability. He can't stay healthy. And I almost said the Lakers The Dallas Mavericks are, it's just Anthony Davis is AD being AD. I mean, he's Mr. Glass. He's terry cloth, very, very soft. And he's just being AD, and it's just like the timing is bad, and it's always bad. And I don't know how, he's already been out, looked like maybe 3 weeks. I've never seen Anthony Davis. I don't know if is it just me or am I just, I don't know if I've ever seen Anthony Davis ever get hurt and be out less than 6 to 8 weeks. I don't know. I mean, I have to check the history, but like, in his time with the Lakers, I didn't really follow him that much. I mean, I watched him, but I didn't have a rooting interest until he got to Los Angeles. Like Anthony Davis, like he was, every time he got hurt, it's like 2 months, two and a half, like 2.5 months, six weeks. What's that? 2.5 months to 6 to 8 weeks. He always was getting hurt, and it'd be like 2-3 months minimum. And that's a big hit. And usually what happened right around December when it would happen. Right before the trade deadline, that's when LeBron James would throw his temper tantrum. But he had all those good, serviceable role players on his team. I don't care what y'all, yes, he did have help. I don't want to hear it. All that crying about LeBron James. Now, don't come on this channel talking that stuff. Because y'all know I'll hit that block button in a minute. But that's what Anthony Davis is, just being Anthony Davis, y'all. Y'all forget real quick. Y'all got amnesia. And Nico Harrison is a blockhead for doing it. I like Nico Harrison. But he got fired because that was a stupid trade. You don't let the Lakers get the upper hand and take your generational talent the next. And now they got egg on their face. They went and drafted Cooper Flagg, trying to make him something he's not. Cooper Flagg is not a point guard. As a matter of fact, in college, sometimes he played a forward sometimes. He's a big man. He's either the 3 or the 4. He can shoot, but he's not the ball handler and passer that Luka Doncic is. Just quit trying to make this boy the next Luka. He ain't Luka. Play him where he's supposed to play. Since Anthony Davis can't stay healthy, put him at the 4. I guarantee he'd be more effective that way. And I know that's a Jason Kidd problem, but man, like Nico Harrison, man, I really want to take up for Nico Harrison, but I can't in good conscience give this man a pass. I can't. I know y'all don't want to hear it. I know you don't like it, but I cannot in good faith. Like, because Nico Harrison did some dumb stuff, and he's paying for his mistake. He was the one that was stupid and went out there and made that dumb trade. So, like, at the end of the day, I wish him well. I hope he lands on his feet. But to be honest with you, I hate to be this guy, but I don't see racism. I don't see this as being, it might be some racism. It's a little bit of racism in everything, but that's not the primary cause of this. This is him just doing some boneheaded, making some dumb trades, and just doing some stupid, just making bad business decisions. That's just what this is. And he got to own it. Y'all got to own it too. You Nico Harrison supporters. And I'm a Nico Harrison supporter too, but I'm not stupid though. Yeah, everything was going good when they first got it because Anthony Davis was healthy and Kyrie was healthy. Yeah, Dallas looked good at first, but this is like you always waiting for that shoe to drop. If you got Kyrie, you got Anthony Davis, eventually that injury is coming. You can rest assured that, just like Kawhi Leonard, you can rest assured it's gonna happen. So there's no better for him. I was cheering for Dallas because I don't want LeBron James to succeed. And I still want to see the Dallas Mavericks do well, but man, this is just, man, I don't even see Dallas making the playoffs, to be honest with you. Because even if Anthony Davis comes back, there's a chance he's gonna probably get hurt again, though. And Cooper Flagg is still learning, he's still trying to develop. So I know after this they can't scapegoat Nico no more, though. So they're gonna have to find somebody to blame, but they got to come in with a better general manager. But I don't blame everything on Nico Harrison, but Nico got to eat this, though. He got to eat a lot of this, though, because it just is what it is. All right, y'all. Brandon Love Sports TV. Shout out to the LDBC, the Lions Den basketball community. I'm out. Peace. Like, share, subscribe.